This is Psalm 109 for the leader, a psalm of David. God, whom I praise, don't remain silent. For wicked and deceitful men have opened their mouths against me, spoken against me with lying tongues, surrounded me with hateful words, and attacked me without cause. In return for my love, they became my accusers. Even though I prayed for them, they repay me evil for good and hatred for my love. They say, appoint a wicked man over him. May an accuser stand at his right. When he is tried, let him be found guilty. May even his plea be counted as sin. May his days be few. May someone else take his position. May his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. May his children be wandering beggars, foraging for food from their ruined homes. May creditors seize all he owns and strangers make off with his earnings. May no one treat him kindly, and may no one take pity on his orphaned children. May his posterity be cut off. May his name be erased within a generation. May the wrongs of his ancestors be remembered by Adonai, and may the sin of his mother not be erased. May they always be before Adonai, so he can cut off all memory of them from the earth. For he did not remember to show kindness, but hounded the downtrodden, the poor and the brokenhearted to death. He loved cursing, may it recoil on him. He didn't like blessing, may it stay far from him. He clothed himself with cursing as routinely as with his coat. May it enter inside him as easily as water, as easily as oil into his bones. May it cling to him like the coat he wears, like the belt he wraps around himself. That is what my adversaries want Adonai to do, those who speak evil against me. But you, God, Adonai, treat me as your name demands. Rescue me because your grace is good. For I am poor and needy, and my heart within me is wounded. Like a lengthening evening shadow, I am gone. I'm shaken off like a locust. My knees are weak from lack of food. My flesh wastes away for lack of nourishment. I have become the object of their taunts. When they see me, they shake their heads. Help me, Adonai, my God. Save me in keeping with your grace, so that they will know that this comes from your hand, that you, Adonai, have done it. Let them go on cursing, but you bless. When they attack, let them be put to shame, but let your servant rejoice. Let my adversaries be clothed with confusion. Let them wear their own shame like a robe. I will eagerly thank Adonai with my mouth. I will praise him right there in the crowd, because he stands alongside a needy person to defend him from unjust accusers. Psalm 109. Did you get that bit in the middle? All the things that David says. This is what my adversaries are saying. May he be tried and found guilty. May his plea be counted as sin. Big, long list. And you know, as I was reading that, it made me think of Elijah standing before God. And we know Elijah was, some people would call it manic depressive, but he stands before God, and God goes, "Why are you here, Elijah?" And Elijah's like, "I'm the only one left and everybody's against me and it's not fair." And this kind of comes across in that middle bit. And I think what we need to remember, what I get out of this, and it's probably more a counseling thing than a spiritual thing, but we need to take a hold of it, is when you encounter somebody like that, that's where they are at the moment. That's where they are. All these things are real for them in their mind. Maybe this is exaggerated from David, but he says, this is what my adversaries want you to do, God, those who speak evil against me. But I think if we turn our thoughts towards God, or if we're talking to somebody that is in the middle of this, turn the thoughts towards God. And he says, remember, treat me as your name demands. Verse 21, you God, Adonai, treat me as your name demands. God is a God of grace and a God of mercy. He named himself that. He named himself that. So Lord, treat me, treat them, treat us as your name demands. That's my thoughts from Psalm 109.